Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be very exciting. I'm going to be taking you through my smile makeover journey and what I did to get the smile of my dreams, honestly. This whole process has been so exciting and really interesting. I've learned a lot and I have so much information in this video that I hope can be a helpful resource for any of you who are interested in this. If you are not interested in hearing about my teeth and what I did to them, you can watch any of my other videos. I have over 1,000 of them and I want this place to be something that is positive and uplifting. So if you're going to leave a nice comment, you can watch a different video. You can X out now, but this is going to be all about my journey and what I did and what I learned and what I hope that you guys will know. So starting off with some background on me. Ever since I went through puberty was kind of when I decided I wasn't super happy with my smile. Obviously before that you have baby teeth and your face is changing and your teeth are changing, but once you go through puberty you're starting to get all your adult teeth in, and I noticed that I had a canine tooth that was quite a bit higher than my other ones. My teeth were not super symmetrical. I felt like my smile was a little uneven. I definitely had like a good side where I would smile and like the way I looked, but from like front on shots and stuff, I just thought that really kind of showed that my smile was not filled out. You could see a lot of gum and there was just a lot of stuff going on that I wasn't super happy with. And aesthetically, I was always someone very into having white teeth. I was constantly whitening them, and there is a certain point where your teeth are not going to get any more white. There is a certain point where your enamel just is the color that it is, and while you can whiten them a few shades, it's not ever going to get to that specific color if you happen to have darker enamel naturally. A lot of things can actually stain your teeth. If you're a coffee drinker, I drink a lot of Diet Coke, as well as if you're a smoker. I'm not a smoker, but even other foods, wine, antibiotics, like there are different things that can cause staining and darkening of your teeth. And for me, being on camera and taking a lot of photos, I just always was a little self-conscious about that, and I wanted to make sure that I had really bright white teeth. So I started to look into my options, and I realized that going the veneer route was probably going to help me achieve what I wanted and kind of in the long run be the right thing for me. So I did a ton of research on this, and I came across the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin, who are actually the doctors that worked on my teeth, Dr. Shiro and Dr. Hay. They did an incredible job, and I just am so thrilled with my results, but there's a lot that went into it. So when I first went onto their website, I was blown away by their smile gallery. So you can go on and you can actually check what your specific issues with your teeth are. So maybe you have a gummy smile or crooked teeth, or maybe you're missing a tooth, or you have staining of some sort, and you can go on and see actual patients of these doctors and see what they have had done and the results that they were given with their own smile makeover. I think it is so important when going to a dentist to really look at the patients that they have done, and if you're getting cosmetic work, to go to people that specialize in cosmetic dentistry. There are actually over 400,000 dentists in the US, and there's a lot of extra training on top of that to be trained in cosmetic work that you can do, and not everyone does that. And I think it's really important to really hone in on that, and if you are getting something cosmetically done, you want to make sure that you're thrilled with it and that you are really pleased with your results, and going to people that have had that extra training is really going to help get you there. And there is something called the LVI Fellows, which is the Las Vegas Institute, and they actually do extra training on top of going to school to become a dentist for cosmetic work, and there are less than 300 LVI fellows in the country, and like I said, over 400,000 dentists, and at the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin, they are LVI fellows. So that's really special, and it really speaks to their work and how much time and effort they have put into making sure that they give people beautiful smiles and smiles that they are happy to live with, because at the end of the day, it is on your face, it's your smile. I know that when I meet someone, like the first thing that I notice about them is their smile, and I definitely always notice when someone is really happy and bright and looks confident with smiling, talking, and laughing. And if you have been living with a smile that you're not unhappy with, you know the struggles daily of not wanting to be in photos, or not wanting to smile big, or even covering your mouth when you laugh. And you don't have to live like that. You can have a life where you feel good and confident about your smile, and I will be honest, it makes the biggest difference in the world. I will be showing you guys my before and after photos, and it's just crazy to actually see like the difference, because I literally stopped wearing as much makeup. Like I just felt more confident being natural because I was so thrilled with the way that my smile and my teeth looked, and that is just such a huge thing that I'm so grateful for. So I want to go through like some of the main reasons why people kind of hold off on doing anything about their teeth and kind of would be a little bit wary of going the cosmetic route. The main things are they're afraid it's going to hurt. A lot of people are afraid of the dentist, which is an understandable fear, But at the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin, I was so welcomed and I felt very warm and safe with them. Hey everyone, so I'm here at the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin. I'm getting ready for my initial consultation to go ahead and take a look at my teeth, see what my options are, and see how I can improve my smile. I'm really excited to meet the whole team, see what we're gonna do, and take you guys along with me. So let's go ahead and go on in. So when I first arrived at the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin office, I immediately noticed how beautiful it was decorated. It was very classy, warm, and inviting, and I felt very comfortable going ahead and waiting for my consultation and my x-rays to begin. I thoroughly enjoyed looking at all the photos on the walls of the other smile makeovers of some of their gorgeous patients, and I really felt very confident about working with them just because of the amazing work they had done for all these other amazing people. I also noticed that Dr. Shira was the official dentist of the Miss Texas USA pageant for 10 years. And again, just some gorgeous photos of smiles adorn the walls that were really great to go ahead and look at while I waited. So now let's go ahead and meet the talented Dr. Shira himself.
Oh, how you doing, Dr. Shira?
Hi, nice to meet you.
Very nice meeting you. So are you ready to do something about these teeth?
I am, yeah. I've done a lot of research and I was really impressed by all the reviews you guys had. Took a look at a lot of the different before and afters, and I wanted to come in and see what my options are.
Well, fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, you're at the right place. Let me tell you why. We literally do more of these cases and these smile makeovers probably than anyone in the United States.
Oh, wow.
So you're in very good hands with very good dentists.
Awesome.
All right, so let's talk about these teeth. Okay, Megan, if you hold that for me, please. And I know you spoke with Amber already, but when you look at these pictures, what bothers you the most?
Right. Honestly, I would say just a little bit. Obviously, on this side, I feel like I'm not symmetrical, which I do a lot of photos and video work and stuff, and I just kind of notice, like, I'll have a good side. Like, one side of my teeth are more straight and one side are not. And then other than that, I do like the look of, like, the roundness, and I feel like some of my teeth kind of have that, and then some have more of the sharper edges. So it's just not kind of cohesive across the board. And those are kind of, I guess, my main concerns with my smile.
Well, I'll tell you remind me of my daughter, because the fact she's a beautiful girl too, and
Yeah,
her teeth didn't look that bad. So when she was like this, and she begged me and bugged me for literally about 2 years to do veneers.
Right.
And like I said, we do more of these than anyone, and I didn't think it'd make that much of a difference. It made an incredible difference with her.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you one of the biggest pluses for me, by the way, I have porcelain on all my teeth. In fact, every one of my kids now have porcelain. In fact, her sister, who is 2 years or 4 years older, after Sydney got hers done, my daughter lived in Dallas. She said, I'm coming home for Thanksgiving and I want veneers done.
Yeah,
we literally
so
did
that's really a testament to how much it really does change. Obviously, you know, having a beautiful smile to begin with, but then just that added confidence that it gives you.
Well, that's like you, and this lady reminds me of you too, by the way. The husband thought, she actually flew in here from Southern California. The husband thought she was crazy for getting this done. Right. And this is her before, and it really doesn't look bad. Right. But look at the after. It's just,
and you can tell just how much more, like, it was interesting when I was doing the photos. They were saying this is the part some people feel uncomfortable smiling really big, having that really big smile. And it's crazy, in a lot of these photos you can tell the after, like the smile is just so much bigger. Like they're excited to smile and have their mouth open and everything. Which
it's true. It's true. And I can tell you, a huge plus for me too is the fact that I drink a lot of coffee, and porcelain does not stain at all. Right. So whether it's coffee, dark colas, red wine, iced tea, or my patients that smoke, literally zero staining. Right. In fact, Cindy asked me how long her veneers would last, and I literally told her as long as she takes care of them and doesn't have any type of accident to her mouth, she'll have those the rest of her life. Right. Because I would have never done a case on my gorgeous daughter knowing that she's going to have her done 2, 3, maybe 4 times. Right, right. So if she takes care of them, she will literally have those when she's in her 60s. Yeah. And something also interesting, like obviously, there are a lot of beautiful women that have done this, but I think for men too, I have predominantly female followers, but I do have some men, and I think it's something that, it makes a huge difference on a man's face as well. Oh, sure. And that's something very interesting that I feel like maybe people don't... Well, there you go, right here.
Right, but I feel like people don't talk about it as much, but I mean, it's amazing.
Well, I will tell you that I literally, my wife and I look back at pictures before I had my veneers done, I had spaces between all my teeth. Every single picture, and we've did since 8th grade. Right. So we have thousands of pictures. Every picture is this. Oh, wow. Did not show my teeth because I was so embarrassed, even the wedding picture.
And that's a common thing, too. Yeah. Wow, that's interesting. Yeah. So it really does make that much
difference. Oh, it makes a huge. In fact, my wife said my personality changed, and I said for the better or the worse, and she didn't answer the question. Definitely more confident. Let me just take a quick look here. So where do you live?
I'm here right now for a little bit in Austin, but I'm back and forth here in LA.
No, you're twins with your sister, are you?
No, I am 2 years older.
Okay.
Yes.
And y'all both went to Westlake?
Yes, we did.
Okay. Mm-hmm. When did you graduate?
She's at UT now. I graduated in 2013.
Okay. From
Westlake, so I just turned 24.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Do you know Ashley, my older daughter?
I think I know her through friends of friends.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we've specifically met, but I've heard the name and everything. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, go and then you head all the way back for me. Thank you. And open wide, please. Thank you. Okay, do me a favor now. Go ahead and close down, please. And with your teeth together, push your lower teeth forward. And open wide. When did you have Invisalign?
About almost 3 years ago. Wasn't a great experience, and I never got that little thing off.
Doesn't that drive you crazy?
I know, I need to do it. I just didn't go back, and I'm like, oh, we'll just deal with it.
That's easy to come off.
Yeah.
We can easily do that.
Okay.
I'm surprised your tongue isn't up there all day.
No? I don't know, no. But, I mean, that was kind of to address, I guess, that one tooth that was higher. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it did that much, honestly.
Okay, well, let me show you a couple things. Mm-hmm. Excuse me if you hand that to me, please. Mm-hmm. Thank you. So if you're going to do anything with your front teeth, Megan, you really want to do your upper 10, which is your entire smile. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And that's typically what shows when someone is smiling, or?
Correct.
Okay.
Almost always it's 10. There's sometimes people have a huge smile, and it may be the upper 12 teeth.
Okay.
You'll be fine with 10 because it will match perfectly from here all the way to here.
Definitely.
Probably 95% of the smile makers will do the upper 10.
Right.
Yeah. But the thing that's going to be great for you is going to be a lot more uniform. Like I said, your teeth don't look terrible now at all, but they really are going to be. It's going to be a big difference. They really do remind me of Sydney.
Right.
Because if you look at her teeth, they don't look that bad.
Right.
But once she got these done,
yeah.
We've literally been out with her. People have come up unsolicited and said to her, "Boy, your teeth are gorgeous."
Yeah.
And I said, "You're welcome."
Yeah. You're like, oh, they're right here. That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah, with yours too, we're gonna make those a little longer as well. So as far as the procedure itself, did you have any questions for me?
She definitely ran me through a lot of it, but I mean, mainly the idea is she was telling me how it's very customizable. Obviously, you want everyone to have something that fits them, looks right for their face. It's not just like, one size fits everyone or anything. How do you kind of decide, like, what can you tell by looking at someone's mouth, like what would help them or what would look good, or like how does that all work?
Fantastic question. That is a very good question. And the answer is everything is custom made. So we use the best ceramist in the world. He's out in California. He's absolutely incredible. The work he does is incredible. So we send him more work than anyone in the nation.
Oh, wow.
And we work really well together with him. But that being said, for instance, let's talk about the color.
Right.
Some people lose sleep over the color. They go, I don't want to go too light, I don't want to go too dark. Just forget about that, because when you're in your temporaries for a couple weeks, we're going to do the color that you think you want.
Okay.
So you'll be able to wear that around for a couple weeks.
So it's good for people to kind of see
that. And you can say, this is too
comfortable.
white, or this isn't white enough, or whatever the case is, or this is perfect. So a lot of times when you choose a shade, a lot of dentists will just give you a little shade tab. It's like a single tooth. And you really can't tell what shade you want. So what you really want is something like that, where you can basically wear your smile and determine what color you want. And as far as the shape's concerned, you definitely want to make those a little longer. Because you have full lips, and when you smile, then you're like Sydney, you don't show a lot of your teeth. And that's a forced smile before.
Yeah, that's interesting for sure.
Yeah,
that's similar.
Oh, the results are going to be fantastic.
That's amazing. I'm really excited.
Well, you should be. It's good. I'm telling you, it is. And what patients say to me most when they're done, if I knew it was this easy, I would have done this years ago.
Wow. And you said also you have people travel to you guys from all over, right?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, this lady came from Southern California. We have people that come from everywhere.
And that's obviously a testament that you guys do great work. People are going to come here and,
Well, that, and I don't know if you got a chance to read our reviews. We have 300-something 5-star reviews. So our reviews are incredible. They're good. And what you're going to see, too, it's more like a spa here. It really is. I mean, you and I are just sitting here talking. You don't even feel like you don't feel like you're in a dental office. You should feel that way the entire time you're here.
And I think that's something that also people are going to notice, that it's very comfortable. I think anything dental related, a lot of people have nerves about that, and you feel a little bit uptight about the whole process. But I mean, so far everything has been very comfortable, very welcoming, warm, and not scary or nerve-wracking at all.
It shouldn't be that way from start to finish. Like I said, what most people say, if I knew it was this easy, I would have done this years ago. And one thing that's really important with our patients that we take pride in, we really want to make sure you feel like you're being pampered the entire time. Because this is a high quality, low volume practice. Because we're doing, at least 10 teeth per person usually. So we don't have like a single crown with the dentist running around. You're going to be with us for 3.5 hours.
So you're really focusing on each person.
Just you. When you're here, it's all about you. Wow. It is all about you when you're here. And you'll feel that way too.
And I feel like that's important too, with obviously something on your face. Like you want to make sure that you're getting that, attention, and that people are putting in that effort.
Oh, absolutely. When you're here, like I said, we have headphones that you can listen to your music. We have sunglasses so you can just lay back. We have nitrous oxide, which you can breathe through your nose. It's basically like having a couple glasses of wine that helps you relax. And then at the end, after that appointment, then you have oxygen, and then you're back to normal. So you can actually drive yourself home.
Right.
So one thing so we're going to talk to you about the different style that you want as far as your smile, and we're going to talk about the color and go over that. Then before we put the permanent porcelain in, we actually try it in your mouth with the try-in paste.
Okay.
And you sit up, and we'll give you a mirror, and you look at it just to make sure that's what you want.
Right, yeah.
And basically, you look at it, you have to give us the thumbs up. We need to make sure we like the way it looks, and more importantly, we need to make sure it fits perfectly.
Right.
9 times out of 10, the patient loves them, we love them, it fits perfectly, we put them in, and they're good to go.
Right.
Because we do these all day, every day. That is literally all we do.
But that really helps you guarantee that you like it. You have a chance to go ahead and see it, kind of assess it, figure it out. And
Absolutely.
Before it's fully permanent and everything.
Yeah, and once they're in there, the good news too is once they're in there, they're in there. It used to be when I got out of dental school years ago, we had problems with some of these porcelain veneers popping off.
Right, okay.
But now with the new porcelain that we have, and the new bonding agents that we have, it almost never happens. Like I said, we do more cases like this than anyone I know of, and it almost never happens now.
It's good to know.
Yeah. So do you have any other questions for me?
I mean, mainly just like what's something you would tell people that are kind of on the fence about it? Obviously, you said a lot of people that come in, they're kind of surprised by maybe how comfortable the experience is, how maybe simple it is. Just, I mean, if it is something that bothers you, like it's worth it to come in and have a consultation and see what your options are. And
a lot of people, some people come in here and they have terrible smiles. Like I would consider my smile before, I had short teeth with spaces, I would consider it terrible.
Okay.
Yours is okay. Okay. You look great. Your teeth really don't match you. But once you get the teeth in there and the smile matches you, it makes a huge difference in your overall appearance. And what most people don't realize is the things we can do with porcelain. I mean, your case is really straightforward. For instance, 1 being the easiest case, 10 being the most difficult. As far as the type of the case itself with you, you're about a 2.
Okay.
Very straightforward.
Right.
Very straightforward.
Well, that sounds good.
Okay, so what Amber will do is she'll go over all the details with you. She'll let you know what the cost is. She'll give you some scheduling options so you can get started.
Awesome.
Most importantly, she's going to give you my personal email, so if you have any questions or any concerns at all, or if your parents do, do not hesitate to email me.
Perfect.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Nice
It's so nice to meet you.
Say hi to your sister for me.
I will. Thank you.
You're welcome.
When I was actually getting the veneers applied, I had a blanket, I was relaxing, listening to a podcast. It just was honestly very, very relaxing and soothing, and it did not feel like a dreaded trip to the dentist at all. A lot of people are also worried that it's going to take a lot of time. Now, my specific case was actually finished in a little bit over 2 weeks, and most cases are that quick. From when you go in for your consultation, talk about what you want, the style that you're going for, and what your issues are, from when they actually fit you to the temporary veneers, and then they create your porcelain veneers in one of the top 3 labs in the entire world. So there's a lot of expert kind of craftsmanship and artistry going into these veneers because they work with such an important lab, and that is very, very important when you're having veneers. They're not all made the same. They work with a lab that is really customized and tailored to you, and they are with you every step of the way. I actually sent Amber a ton of photos of different looks that I liked, different things that I wanted to kind of tweak on the smile to make sure that it fit my exact aesthetic goals and the things that I wanted to achieve out of my smile makeover. And I think that is one of the things that really sets apart the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin. These are teeth that are tailored to you. It's not like a one size one-size-fits-all look of veneers. I think a lot of people hear veneers and they think of like a certain look that maybe looks very fake or doesn't match certain people's faces or just all kind of looks the same, and that's not at all what they are about. They are about making you look natural and beautiful but enhanced at the same time, and the look that you specifically want. And I think that's the beauty of it. Every person has different features, has a different face, and also has different aesthetic goals. Some people want to go really bright white and some people want to go a little bit darker, more natural shade. There literally is everything in between, and it's all customizable. So I have an incredible offer for you guys. It's going to be $2,500 off your smile makeover when you mention my name, Megan Parkin, at the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin. And if you want to go ahead and send them a little email on their website, or you can also call their office directly, or you can even go on their Instagram page and scroll through their smile makeovers. If you are wanting that discount, make sure to mention my name, mention that you saw this video, and that you are interested in coming in for a consultation and seeing what they can do for you. They can help you set up monthly payments so you can make this affordable for yourself, but also make sure that you get that discount because that is huge. And I honestly look back and wonder why I didn't do this sooner. I feel so confident and good about my smile now, and I'm just really happy with it. And I'm so happy that I chose to actually go to the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin. And I hope that if you guys are interested, you will go ahead and check them out. And again, make sure you mention me for that $2,500 off your own smile makeover journey, because it really is something that's life-changing. You know, just for me to be able to wake up in the morning with no makeup on and messy hair and, you know, start brushing my teeth and be like, wow, I like the way that I look. I feel good about myself and I love my smile and I want to smile more. And I think in return that makes other people happy and other people smile more. And I don't know, I'm just so thrilled with the whole process, and it was really important for me to speak about this. I wanted to make sure you guys knew what I did because I was getting questions about it, and I always want to be open and honest with you guys and very transparent about what I do, and to make sure that you guys have me as a resource. And you can always message me on Instagram if you have any other questions. Again, like I said, I will be probably doing a follow-up interview with Dr. Shiro, so if you have anything that I didn't cover, let me know, because of course he obviously knows more than I do, and I'm excited to go ahead and do that interview. But I think really my before and after photos speak for themselves, and I am just so thrilled with my results and everything. And I hope that you guys appreciate this video, found it interesting and helpful, and I will see you guys in my next one. Again, make sure to check out the Cosmetic Dentists of Austin. Dr. Shiro and Dr. Hay were the ones that worked on my teeth, and I'm so thrilled with them. So I'll link everything below, all the information that you need. And if you guys are interested, I hope you guys go ahead and book a consultation and get started with your own smile makeover journey.